is your cyclone update and your cyclone seasonal forecast update, provided by the Hurricane Watch Team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, okay, I had to make sure my sound was up. Okay, freaked me out for a second. Good evening, ladies. Okay, we don't, just so everyone knows, there's no one on call right now. I do need to start this call in case anyone wants to, okay, we do have a person here.
Hello.
Hello, good. Okay, so let's retry this again. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch Team is here with your latest update on the tropics. So, start off with the latest update on Tropical Storm Danilo, or Tropical Depression.
I pronounce it as Danilo or Danilo.
Danilo? I don't know, but this
you
is...
You can pronounce it whatever you want. I just pronounce it Danilo or Danilo.
Yeah, but it's weakened down to a tropical depression with winds of only 30 miles an hour, about 25 knots. Not much of a threat is going to be is expected for Mauritius. However, they may still there's a chance that they could still get tropical storm force winds. That's still a chance. Same with Reunion. But they're still going to get some rain. They're still going to get some swells from this. Those swells aren't going to be huge, but there's still going to be a rip current with this storm. But it's not going to be super huge or anything. I do want to go to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center and see what they are saying about it. It's the only storm out there, literally. Let's see. So this is what they're saying right now.
Hopefully I can deal with my...
I'm sorry, what?
Hopefully I can deal with my horrendous voice.
Not sure.
I hate my own voice, basically. Hopefully I can deal with it.
Trust me, I hate my own voice too. We're in the same boat, alright? Tropical Cyclone Danilo, located approximately 542 nautical miles northeast of Port Louis, Mauritius, has tracked west-southwestward at 8 knots over the past 6 hours. Animated multispectral satellite imagery, MSI, shows that Tropical Cyclone 08S has degraded significantly over the previous 12 hours since the last forecast, with the low-level circulation becoming elongated northwest. Northwest convection has begun flaring once more, but remains limited. The initial position is assessed with low confidence based on the very broad nature of the circulation, but is supported generally by a partial microwave image. So basically, the storm is dying. Okay, I don't want to read all this stuff and spend all day on it. I kind of want to keep moving on. These are its current distances as of January 8, 2021 at 10 p.m. It is 820 kilometers east-northeast of Mauritius, 315 nautical miles north-northeast of Rodriguez, 565 kilometers east of St. Brandon, 1,165 kilometers southeast of Ageliga. That's current. Its estimated air pressure is 998 millibars, moving west at 20 kilometers an hour.
That's pretty low for a tropical depression. That pressure is pretty low for a tropical depression. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for this, it shows 1,000 or 998, but on tropical tidbits it says 1,004. So I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the actual air pressure is, but according to Mauritius Meteorological Services, it has an air pressure of 998 millibars. Tropical depression.
I just listen to the officials.
Yeah. Tropical depression Danilo continues to track in a general westerly direction at around 20 kilometers an hour. So it's moving. But again, the main threat is going to be rain, for sure, 100%. That's going to be the biggest threat so satellite imagery.
Wind really won't be a serious factor because it's only 30 miles an hour, 25 knots. That's pretty low. So the most dangerous part like Aria said, it is the rain, but I think we can also get some small and localized urban flooding. So beware of that if you're in Mauritius or La Réunion.
Yes, flooding is still going to be a big concern. Swells, rip currents, still going to be rough. This is definitely something that we have to watch out for. Just because it's a depression doesn't make it any less dangerous. Oftentimes, depressions are very, very dangerous in terms of the amount of rain they can drop, the rip currents, and even we're talking 30-mile-an-hour winds, some gusty winds. 30 miles an hour is a lot. 30 miles an hour is a lot stronger than some people, is a lot weaker than some people think. 30 mile an hour winds, you get all that flooding and everything is wet. A 30 mile an hour sustained wind, maybe even a 40 mile an hour wind gust can even uproot a tree if depending on the conditions.
Oh yeah, can you tell us for gusts? Can you tell us for gusts right now? The estimated gusts?
85 kilometers an hour.
85 kilometers an hour. Let me just put that in my calculator and translate that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either.
That is around 52 mile an hour gusts. So that is pretty powerful. Maybe some siding damage or roofing damage may happen, considering the wind speeds. Maybe a bit more.
50 mile an hour wind gust, 86 kilometers. So that's still pretty. That's definitely something we're gonna have to, or 85 kilometers an hour. It's something we're gonna have to watch. This is wind gusts are still pretty strong with this. There is a wind warning for Rodriguez. Where they're talking about winds could be as high as 55 kilometers an hour, or with the wind speeds could be as high as 55 kilometers an hour, gusts reaching as high as 90 kilometers an hour. So the winds are still going to be really pretty strong. However, for Mauritius, they're saying gusts could be as high as 105 kilometers an hour. So these wind gusts are going to be really, really strong. I think that's like 60. So it's like 65 miles an hour.
That is 65 mile an hour gusts. Remember, to get a severe thunderstorm, you must have at least 58 mile an hour. Wait, does it require a 58 mile an hour gust or it's sustained?
Probably sustained, I would assume, but I don't know anything about severe storms, but.
But considering that we can have 65 mile an hour gusts, anyone in Mauritius, remember, even if there's no severe thunderstorms, even normal thunderstorms can cause urban flooding and high wind speeds. Remember, severe thunderstorms, remember this, severe thunderstorms can cause tornadoes, of course. So anyone in Mauritius, you might want to be prepared, get your tornado kit ready, blah, blah, blah. Listen to the local officials especially.
Yeah, this is, something we see, these people really, underestimate tropical depressions. And multiple invests, making even, we did have multiple invests making landfall, even in the Houston area. We did have invests few years ago an invest in 2018 that made landfall in the Houston area, and it dumped 15 to 20 inches of rain. There was houses completely flooded. There were cars flooded. And this was an invest. This wasn't even a tropical depression. And the winds weren't like, they were like 15 mile an hour winds. It wasn't 15 to 20 miles an hour. It wasn't that bad. And there were cars floating down. There was it was easily $100 million of damages just because of the flooding. And there were people on the roofs begging for help, and this was from an invest. So, invests sometimes can cause more damage than even a hurricane because of all the flooding that they do. Unless your name is Harvey, then.
Oh wait, so you can speak.
Yeah, I was just saying, unless it's Harvey, there's not a lot of hurricanes that can beat that. But, you know, Harvey, the flooding can do so much more damage than what people think. Katrina is a good example of catastrophic flooding. So is Harvey.
28 feet of storm surge in certain parts of New Orleans, such as the French Quarter.
It was horrible. It was one of the most it's one of the most catastrophic hurricanes that has ever struck the United States since records began in 1851. If not the, I think it's very close with Harvey, because Harvey and Katrina are very, very, like, really up there. So it's really bad.
Anyone in Mauritius or La Réunion, sorry if I butchered that, people who live in La Réunion. My French is bad, but anyway, so remember, anyone in La Réunion or Mauritius, turn around, don't drown. Flooding is the #1 killer in tropical systems.
Absolutely. Flood around, don't drown. That doesn't make any sense. Turn around, don't drown. This is a really bad. I'm gonna see if I can find radar. I think I can use. Can I use windy to get radar for that area?
I think you can use windy, but people are really thanks to its radar, so you might want to find something else.
I don't know what to use.
I think my radar will do it.
My radar, you said?
Yeah. Let me just pull radar up real quick.
Gotta find this, because I don't really know what to use, because I need... Wait, is there... I don't think there's any, I don't think there's any, can't find. I need radar imagery. Okay, so I think this must be Mauritius and this must be Reunion.
I think we're getting some storms incoming.
Yeah, I do see just to the north. It says just to the north of dang it, is this? I think this is I can't think of the name of this country. Damn it. Mauritius. 450. I can see 40-kilometer. Nothing's working. Which is great.
My radar is pretty outdated with the hurricane tracks, though. So don't use them for the hurricane tracks.
Do you want to play this? Maybe. Hold up. That's the latest. This plays so slowly. Holy Jesus. Can you send me a link to a good... I need it because I don't know which. I don't know what
Mauritius to use. Radar.
Because I'm using the Mauritius radar, but it's. I'll be honest, it's not that good.
Okay, let me find some Mauritius radar.
Because there is some. This is millimeters an hour, so it is. Light looks like less than or equal to about 10 millimeters an hour just to the north and to the west, about probably over 150 kilometers away. So there is rain near the country, but it is still pretty far. I need to zoom out because there's radar.
Look in chat in your server.
Hold up.
I provided the link.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
I think this is good enough. It also provides future radar, so...
Okay. Let's close all this. Let's just save this. Done. Okay. Okay, perfect. I don't want this. I don't want to see advertisements. Can I click on this? Go away. Fuck. I want to zoom this in. Let me figure this out. Zoom in. Perfect. And then let's click on, let's just play this. Okay, so you can kind of see the center of the storm looks like it's in this region over here. 8 a.m. Was this our time or this must be, yeah, this must be, wait. That's their time. So later in the day, you know, once we get towards 11 in the morning, that storm does continue to get closer to this region.
Whoa, you're cutting out a lot.
Am I really cutting out? Oh, that's not good. People are texting me. What's going on here? Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. Join the call on my server.
Oh.
Jesus.
One sec.
Oh Lord, can y'all hear me or am I cutting out?
Hello.
Jeez.
You-
I'm good. But this is the radar for Mauritius and Reunion. I know I'm not pronouncing that right because I can't pronounce this very well. But this is radar for this region. But blazing styles. I see satellites. I got an idea. This would be better. Oh yes, I. Make this work. That's not
Hold
good.
on. I don't know when the last time I did a backup was.
That's not good. This isn't working. Let's try to click on this.
Last backup, April 27, 2020, I just did one. 77 gigabytes is my 77 gigabytes is my 77 gigabytes is my photo size. Isn't that hilarious and crazy?
Yeah.
I have 81 gigabytes out of 200 gigabytes used. Whatever. It's backed up. I just need to refresh this because I need them. Here, I'll talk in a little bit. I'm having, no, I'll talk to you while this loads. So can I tell you my big idea, big plan that I'm willing to do the whole thing?
We're streaming, so do you want to say this online?
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. So, the idea is I will make... Okay, and also, by the way, all our preliminary forecasts for the North Atlantic and other places before this point are experimental, which means these are some preliminary forecasts, but they're not our official preliminary forecasts, they're just experimental. But my big idea is I will do the cyclone season, the typhoon season forecast for the whole entire world. I'll make tons of graphics for each basin, tons of types of graphics for each basin. They'll be detailed and tons of other stuff, and they will either be experimental preliminary if this is only our first or second time talking about it, official preliminary if we've talked about it a bunch and it's still pretty far away, or official like if you're in the southern hemisphere. So it's gonna be a very big project. Do you think can I get approval to do it on this channel in a couple of days or a week or so?
Sure, go for it.
Yes.
That's a lot of work, though, my guy. Like, you're, like, gonna end up hurting yourself mentally or something.
No, I want to do this.
I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it, but I don't want you to feel like you have to do it, because certainly you don't have to do it. I mean...
I want to, so don't worry.
Alright.
Backups. Document the data. Come on.
You alright?
It says my iPad hasn't been backed up in 37 weeks. What? iCloud. Manage store. Wait, is the backup the thing that you... Okay, that's a okay. Backup. 4/22/20. So I haven't done a backup in a couple of months. I haven't backed up my iPad in a couple of months. A pretty long time. So I'm actually going to do that. Okay. I'm going to do that after the pretty. But hello, everybody. So I'm going to make a trailer for the video. How about this? I make a trailer for the video, and I'll make it on my channel, but I won't post it on my... I'll post it on both.
Here's what I think you should do. You and, Lucas, the other guy, I can't even think. Live on Tropics, you both should work on the trailer together because he does really good graphics. You have really good ideas, and I think you both could work together and do something.
I have good graphics too?
You both have good graphics, but I think
how about this?
You both have good graphics. You both have really good ideas, and I think both of y'all could work together to make this this trailer look really, really good for when it's released.
No, the trailer is gonna be released probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use my green screen and use KindMaster and use a lot of stuff. Now, it's not going to include any of the graphics. I don't want to spoil anything. And also, how about this, Aria? Can we do the NorSat? Now, it's going to be a live stream when we do the actual thing. It might be the longest stream we've done.
Oh,
Lord.
Lord.
I'm gonna also be making forecasts for Australia.
Because that's what I was thinking today, because I was like, wait. We're making a forecast. Right now, we're working on forecasts for the 2021 North Atlantic hurricane season. But we cover the Indian Ocean, South Pacific, West Pacific, Central Pacific, East Pacific. You know,
we're gonna cover every single basin in the world.
And I'm thinking, I hate to say this, but what the F am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna,
No. Also. You know how we've been making preliminary forecasts for 2021 North Atlantic? How about this? Every preliminary forecast for the North Atlantic right now, before this and everything up to the big event will be experimentally preliminary, which means they're preliminary, but they're not our official preliminary, just preliminary, experimental preliminary. But we'll release our first official preliminary, like right now, and all the preliminary forecasts before this right now and up to the event are experimental preliminary forecasts, which means they're preliminary forecasts from us, but they're not official preliminary, they're just experimental. So how about this? The North Atlantic stuff on the event will be our first official preliminary. How about that? Sound good?
Good. I mean, y'all got some good ideas. I couldn't, do this without y'all, I'll be honest.
I came up with this idea myself.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, y'all have helped me a lot, and I'm over here just making streams. I'm like, shit, I look kind of selfish. This look good for me.
No, you're not selfish. And don't think I'm only going to make one graphic for each basin. I'm probably going to make like 10 or more graphics. I'm probably going to make 10 or more good detailed graphics on different things, 10 or more of those for probably just the North Atlantic Ocean alone. And of course that includes the Gulf of Mexico, and the North Atlantic Ocean of course includes the whole North Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean. So yeah, that's what that includes. And then, of course, we're going to have. Now, of course, the North Atlantic Ocean and the Eastern Pacific will have the most graphics.
Wow, this is. I mean, right now we have. Today we got more viewers. I think we got viewers from Colombia and Venezuela and, all these other countries. And, I mean.
Also, for you people in the Indian Ocean, Southern Indian Ocean, Medio France is calling for an average to above average season this year for you guys in the South Indian Ocean. Like Madagascar, Mauritius, etc.
This is.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting.
I'm also going to be releasing ENSO forecasts, the Indian Ocean whatever forecast, MJO forecast. I'm gonna do tons of stuff. It's gonna take me probably like 12 hours in total to do everything, probably more. But I'm willing to do it because my body doesn't produce a lot of melatonin, that's what helps you fall asleep, and I actually have to take melatonin for it to be easy for me to fall asleep. Without taking melatonin, my body, it's really hard for me to fall asleep.
For me, on the other hand, I'm like falling asleep at like 2 in the afternoon. I'm going to go to sleep now, and it'd be like middle of class.
Your body produces a lot of melatonin.
Yeah, that's what my doctor said. I have way too much melatonin, or not way too much, but my doctor said it's way above average, and that's why I'm going to sleep at like freaking like 7th period. I'll be like falling asleep.
If I went to the doctor about my melatonin scale, they'd be like, "You're way below average in melatonin."
Yeah, I'm like, can I get a melatonin reduction? Like,
you actually probably can.
Like, I'm like falling asleep, and it's like I've only been awake for 5 hours. I'm like, I'm done. Like, I couldn't even stay up until midnight on New Year's Eve. I was like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm done. Yeah. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure no people are born without melatonin because everybody falls asleep. So you can't really be born without melatonin. But a lot of people a good amount of people are born with extremely below average melatonin like me. But I think they can remove all your melatonin, which means it's like impossible for you to fall asleep if you don't take melatonin. You will never get tired.
I mean, for me, I kind of need that because speaking of staying up late, my next stream, I don't know if anyone else is going to join this, will be at 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 2 a.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, I definitely will.
And I'm going to get my ass.
Here.
Yeah, it's Friday. I'm going to get my ass up and I'm going to do it. I'm going to try not to be a lazy butt, because what's going to happen when there's a 180-mile-an-hour hurricane headed for Florida? I can't be like, I'm too tired. Like, I got to get my ass up and get these warnings out. Guess
what?
Or what?
I actually made a choice. I once made a video at 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Not because I said I was going to do it, but because Ada was becoming a bigger threat, and I was like, even though I'm tired, people need to get warning. So I just stood my butt up and made a video with my green screen. It took me about an hour of editing and posted it. I was like, I said in my video, my tiredness is not more important than your safety. So let's do this video.
Yeah, the Hurricane Watch team is we're trying to get it better. And before, I have never done streams at 2 in the morning. Why? Because I'm too tired, and I didn't have anyone to do it with. It was a one-person team, and I don't know where I came up with the Hurricane Watch team. Regardless, it was a one-person team. It was just me. But now I have people who can actually, help me do streams at 1 in the morning. I only have one person right now, but we'll get more later down the road. But during when watches and warnings are in effect, we will be doing streams at 1, and I will be doing streams at 1 and 4 in the morning.
Hey, also, you might be wondering. During hurricane season, we're going to be doing like streams every 3 hours.
Yes. When watches and warnings are in effect, we will be doing streams every 3 hours because that's when they do the updates. The hurricane says.
We're lucky. You're lucky that a lot of the hurricane season is in August and June and July. You're lucky because that means we can do tons of streams. When school gets out, the peak of hurricane season, we can't do as much. well, the school gets out, goes in before the peak of hurricane season. It goes in sometime in August. Also, I'll can we make a video just for the trailer when I do? It'll probably be later tonight or tomorrow. Can it be a premiere?
Sure, absolutely, yeah, it can.
Yeah, and I'm gonna figure out if I want the one with all the graphics to be just showing off the graphics, and text bubbles show what it means, and then you have a point just looking at all the graphics, and all that stuff, and saying what it means stuff, and as a premiere, or if I want us talking and showing the graphics only as a premiere, or us talking and only showing the graphics as a live stream. I have no idea. I have to figure it out because it's gonna be like 100 graphics probably.
100, Jesus, Charlotte. What? Like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I try my best, and just kidding. No,
that'd be me.
Yeah, that would be you, but that would be her. Yeah, that would be her. Definitely, that would definitely be her. But I'm not making fun. I'm just being truthful. And there's no problem with having a lot of melatonin. I hope you don't fall asleep in online class.
Oh Lord, but yeah, the next stream will be at 2 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Central.
Yeah, you might be wondering why we've been doing way less streams over the past couple of days. Yeah, Christmas break is over, but it's Friday night, so we're gonna be doing a lot of streams over the weekend. Yeah, and also next week we have a 4-day weekend, so it's no school Saturday to Tuesday, baby. For me, at least.
For not me. That didn't make any sense, but not for me.
Oh, well, you'll definitely have a 3-day weekend at least.
Well, not this next one. Like, not this weekend.
Ever heard of Martin Luther King Day? There's going to be one day. It will be a Friday or a Monday. So at least one 3-day weekend for you. Anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. Also, we're most likely only going to show the graphics. Whether it's a premiere, whether it's a live stream, we're 99% sure that we'll only show the graphics and the live stream or premiere and only talk about them.
Correct.
With maybe one or two off topic, but probably not. Anyway, so yeah, a big event. I will make I'll work my butt off to make a trailer for it, and then, drum roll please, I will do it as a premiere later tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, what do you want to talk about? So yeah, then I'll just tell you how big this is going to be. It might be a 2-hour live stream. It might be 3 hours. It might be very long. Because say it took us, we spend about 5 minutes on each graphic, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we usually talk about a graphic for 5 minutes, and then we move on to the next graphic, talk about it for 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's our average time. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but that's our average. And it might be less than 100 graphics, it might be more than 100 graphics, but let's say 100 graphics. So, 500 minutes, which is 620, 180. Oh wait, that's like 7-hour stream.
Well, that's gonna
Hopefully it's not 100 graphics. Also on the hey, can we do the North Atlantic last on that stream? Because I want to save the best for last. Can we do that?
Yeah, but yes. Make sure the graphics look good. You think I'm not gonna rush through them. I know. I just want make sure the graphics look good. I want it to look good, and so people are like, oh, these people are real. It's not a joke.
Oh yeah. Okay, so on that video, I'll figure out what we'll do first. But bottom line, on the live stream or premiere, we'll do the North Atlantic last, just because we want to save. What I mean by that? Okay, no. So what I mean by that is we'll show the North Atlantic graphics for last. Or we might, and it might be more than just ocean graphics. We might do ENSO stuff and stuff. But at the very least, for the ocean graphics, for each ocean, the main stuff, we'll show the North Atlantic last, because we want to save the best for last. So we'll show the North Atlantic graphics last. Yeah, so I'm going to make a lot of videos, because Well, also, I got Seataw's early 2021 predictions. I saw his graphics and some of his graphics and stuff, and a lot of other stuff. He gave me it because we on a call earlier. Well, yeah, I saw his predictions and stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it though. I'm not gonna tell you the release date. I'm not gonna ruin it for him.
Yeah, it's.
I would. Oh, Seataw's wanted to see. I gave Seataw's the link to our channel. I said he could join if he wants because she's a really, Seataw's, right?
Yes.
Cyclone Crafting Oz. That would be amazing if he would join our team. So I was like, if you want to join our team, you can think about it if you want.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to have more. We're gonna eventually need more people if we're covering all the like ocean basins. It's gonna be really hard for this small team. I don't even know. We've got like what 10, 15 people in our team.
Oh no, we don't have that much.
We don't.
No, we have like 5 or 10. 5, 10 max.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing. It's alright.
So, also, just a quick note, Danilo is becoming an increasingly less threat. Less. Football! Hello!
I am so sorry, Arya. My internet decided to shut off at the worst possible time.
That happens to me.
And we had to reboot it 3 times until it finally worked.
Oh, it's fine. Technology is really difficult these times. You're good. Don't worry about
it. Football. I have good internet now, so it doesn't happen to me. But when I used to have bad internet, that happened all the time. Like my brother was about to win a tournament, and then the internet was shut off.
Well, that would be an even worse time than this.
No, he was about to win a lot of money in the tournament, and then his internet shut off.
Oh my internet is getting progressively bad. My megabits are the same as before, but the instability is just off the charts.
My internet is 230 megabytes per second. The average in the USA is 50 megabytes.
My 2G bandwidth is 140 megabytes a second, and I believe my 5G is 170, 180, I believe.
That's over double. That's over double the average, so.
Yay. I have good internet.
I do too. I have very good internet. Anyway, this is not internet talk. So I made a big announcement a little bit ago.
In the VC? What is it?
I'm going to be doing a very big project. We're going to be doing official forecasts, experimental preliminary forecasts, which so far has been those are the only preliminary forecasts we have done, our experimental ones, and also official preliminary forecasts. None of ours have been official preliminary yet. So I'll be doing all 3 of those types depending on the basin and how much we've talked about and how far away for all basins all over the world. I'm going to do tons of graphics, and I'll make some ENSO maps and some other stuff probably.
Alright, so
yeah.
I got one bit to tell you. So you know the climatology models, right? They're saying warmer than usual sea surface temperatures, very good tropical waves thanks to the Madden-Julian oscillation. Oof. And I believe less wind shear than normal, and a rig that's actually in a way that would actually help cyclones go up into the United States.
Yeah,
it's in climatology models, but still, climatology models are there for a reason.
Well, the climatology models, they support bringing systems or keeping systems in the Caribbean and then bringing them into the Gulf and then making landfalls and stuff. Ironically, that was my predictions, and I didn't even know those were shown. Because I was only looking at some climate prediction center stuff. Because they're the most accurate climate stuff. Maybe they use climate models. I don't know. Whatever. So, Puffball, so do you have we're not ending the stream yet, because we're doing a 2 a.m. Eastern time stream. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm planning to stay up later than normal. Hopefully I can be there. but I'm not planning to stay up all night.
I've stayed up all night, and I've stayed up for 48 hours like 5 times in my life.
Okay, that would just hit your body like, bruh, that would just totally damage it. That would decrease brain function and speed up your heart a bit, which
it
wouldn't handle.
Melatonin. Your body produces melatonin that would help you fall asleep.
I know how biology works, Sebastian. You don't need to tell me.
My body produces extremely below average melatonin, and Arya's body produces extremely above average melatonin.
Yeah, I'm like falling asleep right now. And it's 7:44 p.m.
I am literally running around right now.
Okay, I think I have a normal amount to slightly below average melatonin in my body right now.
I have extreme level. I have way too little. Way too little. I'm running around and jumping around at 8:44 p.m. where a lot of people are already asleep.
Oh, you're finally in the EST time zone again. Good.
Yeah. I'm not going to my beach house this weekend or next weekend. I don't like being on the beach house on weekends that much.
Anyways, so the lessons that we learned were Danilo is shrinking in size. Not size, I think it's actually growing in size.
My predictions were completely wrong on Danilo.
Haha! You finally admit there was no sudden turn. It was no major. You just ramped it up for nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Silly Sebastian. At least I predicted 2021 right in August.
Huh?
I predicted 28 to 32 named storms in August.
You just said you predicted 2021 in August?
I meant 2020.
I was going to say, hold up.
Yeah.
You sure about that? You know the future now? Oh, we can't actually see nothing. Fuck.
Apparently Sebastian has a crystal ball. Spread into Louisiana.
I hope I predict 2021 right, just for the sake of my predictions being right. I hope I don't predict 28 to 32 named storms.
I think that would happen considering the climatology models are saying it would be right.
Yeah, guess what? So, I saw this video yesterday. It was from 5 years ago. This guy was making his official 2016 Atlantic hurricane season predictions. He was calling for 5 major hurricanes, 10 hurricanes, and 18 named storms in 2016, and those were his first official predictions. But guess when the predictions were?
When?
November of 2015.
That's pretty freaking early.
That's way too early. And people in the comments were like, great video. I will make sure to watch out. I live on the Gulf Coast. Or great video. This hurricane season will be bad. Or great video. I'll be sure to watch out. And I was like, I said in the comments, bruh.
Great video. I'm a weenie.
No, like, bruh. That guy was a big weenie. I was like, bruh, you don't.
You might as well have a dunce head up.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, you don't post your official predictions in November. He was calling for, 2016 is going to be very bad, very above average. It was an average, not above average.
Boo.
This guy made me mad.
But really, can we talk about current storms?
Okay, we'll talk about current storms, I guess. I'm sorry, that guy made me mad.
Alright, if you look at the Tropical Tidbits GFS model worldwide, looking at the 200 millibar PHI levels.
Do you realize how high that is? That's very high.
Yes, but that's the MJO. That's also called the Madden-Julian oscillation.
I know what it's called.
But anyways,
I'm-
so what it's basically saying was it's going ham. It's going absolutely ham on Sri Lanka between hours 20 and 60 something. Like, and no storms were gonna form too. Like, all throughout the run, no storms forming. Even though we had pretty good SSTs and, a MJO that's really going ham on the Indian Ocean.
Hey, you know the climatology. You know the high that's over like the high that's over that's gonna move into move into the Gulf Coast on February. Yeah, they showed that moving in March, but then immediately moving out and not coming back until December again. Like, bro, that's real. They predict it going. I don't know, because the high the highs over the Florida Panhandle at one point, which would steer pretty much all the storms in the Gulf Coast to Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Because the high that's going to be over Florida, if that happens, wouldn't be really strong. It's just a little high. It would bring.
Well, it looks like we're going to have another Katrina.
Yeah. So you might think, oh, if there's a high over the Gulf Coast, no storm can go into the Gulf Coast. No, that's not how it works. Highs can be pretty strong, especially the Bermuda high. But separate highs are not that strong, and they only affect a little bit around them. They just steer storms by them. And what that would do would steer storms away from the Florida Panhandle, because it would be over the Florida Panhandle, and steers them into Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, which is bad, and that's in March. But then the high moves away, which means the whole Gulf Coast is at risk. So
you realize
this is really far out.
You realize that March is the least active month in any part of the year.
Wait, what? No, it's in January.
Yeah, no, what? How are you saying it's January? There's more January storms than March storms, and March has the lowest sea surface temperatures. Like, bruh.
What? Okay, I'm confused. How? How is the temperatures going to be lower in spring than in winter?
Oh, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Aria, but I think she passed out.
I'm right here. I'm getting there. I'm like falling asleep slowly.
The canned SIPs, which really isn't the most accurate at all.
It's more. Actually, it is the most accurate out of the monthly climate models in a lot of areas.
Yeah, it is the most accurate. Yeah, pretty. So yeah, it is showing the high pressure system around the Central Atlantic for pretty much the whole. So the CAN-SIPS model is showing the Bermuda High around the Central Atlantic, in the Central Atlantic and around Central Atlantic for pretty much to the whole period, which will really keep storms in the Caribbean or bring storms into Caribbean, then probably into the Gulf and probably hitting land, and then some, possibly some East Coasters. They're not looking like a good season this year still. And then in 2022, we might have a blowout. It's way too early. Unless you're that globaloscillation.com who said they predicted that they were 100% right for 2020 for landfalls, but they predicted the whole East Coast to get at least one landfall. So of course you're going to be right. Oh my gosh. Like he said, it's run by a professor, but got a degree, but I'm guessing it's not a degree in meteorology. Yeah, it's a degree in weenie, stupid man. That's what it's a degree in.
A degree in weeniology.
That sounds... Don't say that. That sounds like... No.
No,
weeniology.
If weeniology was a thing, they would be like, okay, we could have 10 named storms this season. So make sure to put in your predictions 20 named storms.
No, I think there's gonna be 50 storms. All of them 200 miles an hour, sub 900.
If that happened, we would all just be like,
"That's supposed to be a joke, but okay."
No, I know you're joking. I'm not.
And also all of them are gonna make a landfall in Florida.
Oh, okay. Climatology landfall stuff are not good because they always say that Florida has the highest landfall chances. Well, it didn't look like Florida had the highest landfall chance in 2020, and it doesn't look like it's going to be like that in 2021 either. So, don't say that Florida has the highest.
Florida almost got boomed by ICES, and you better remember Ada.
Huh? What?
Oh, here's
Ada,
my
what?
Weather Channel jacket. I forgot about it.
Ada hit, I believe, I think Ada made a Citrus County landfall, if I'm correct.
Yeah, yeah. So, it looks like, okay, so I think, Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi will have the most landfalls in 2021. And, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna see if that retarded guy, he was definitely retarded. No, I'm 100%
Retarded.
No, he was definitely retarded.
You sure you're gonna use strong words like that?
What the? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. GFS, what the heck did you just show? Don't tell me that was a tropical
Just
storm.
asking, are we still live?
We are still live, and I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm like falling asleep. Woo!
Womp womp.
So let's see something. I'm gonna look at something. I already forgot what I was gonna look at, so I'm gonna look at something random. Just kidding now. No, but seriously, I forgot what it was. So, this is the worst time to forget what you're saying. Okay. Wait, what the heck is Invest 98S? I see.
98S.
I see. 98S. I see you want to be a threat to a lot of islands and possibly Madagascar as a tropical storm on the Saffir-Simpson scale.
Oh.
Well.
What hour is that again? What hour is that?
I don't know. It's official invest for tropical tidbits.
Official? Really? Unless if JTWC updated 30 minutes ago, I don't see an invest.
I said an official invest for tropical tidbits. But then again, that means it's still not official. So what am I talking about? Good job.
An official, unofficial invest, right?
Yeah. You sound really tired.
All I see is Danilo.
Okay, then we're looking at the... Why do I have a river flood warning? Where is there a river in Tallahassee? I have two?
I don't know.
Hey, guess what? On the weather widget's advertisement on the weather widget's advertisement for the Weather Channel, there was we had Tallahassee had two warnings: tropical storm warning and hurricane wind warning. As if that would ever happen. Probably not.
I mean, remember, we had Ivan and
we could have 2020. I think 2021 will be worse than 2020. I'm not saying in terms of hurricanes, just overall.
That's a strong statement.
Oh, yeah, it is. 100%. A billion. Yeah, definitely a strong statement.
I don't even know what we're talking about at this point.
I don't care if people hate me
You
for saying
don't know what we're talking about at this point.
I'm like, I am very exhausted. I don't know why.
Time to hit the Eiffel Tower. What's this? I'm just kidding. Oh, crap. I destroyed that bomb.
Yeah, very tired.
Do you just want to end the stream?
I mean, I'm just here. I don't even know what to show for the stream. I'm just like, yep.
Anyways, so Arya's not talking. I mean, she is talking, but
I don't know what to talk about.
You know, not about cyclones anymore. Just about how much she needs to sleep. So we need to get someone else in here. Is Danilo online?
I just destroyed the pyramids of Giza in this game. Whoa. So, guess what, everybody? I have some great news. You know what in the news?
What? No, really, what?
Seven. I don't
Can you tell us?
have any good news.
That's sad.
Yeah, the good news is there's no good news.
How's that good news?
In bad times, that can be good news.
Okay, if you say so. Also, people keep calling me Yoshi for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's just Yoshi today. I'm a puffball.
Well, you used to be Yoshi. You know that,
And
right?
Sebastian's doing it right now.
But I've been calling you Puffball.
Yeah, but people keep calling me Yoshi.
How come me destroying the iPhone? Dang it! I'm gonna talk politics for a sec.
Can
I
we
don't
not?
like
Because, like,
politics.
I don't know what people's opinions are on my YouTube channel.
How about you make a separate politics voice chat or something?
No, I did talk politics. It's too late. You know what I said? So I technically didn't talk politics.
Okay, then I guess
'Cause
we're
I
talking
didn't-
about politics.
No. I said I don't like politics. Who the heck likes politics?
Politicians.
Yes.
Honest politicians are very rare.
Whatever you say.
Just destroy a whole planet.
Yes.
Wait, did you just say yes? What? I'm sorry.
It's, there's something called sarcasm.
I just got an ad for Danilo.
And Sebastian's gone, except for he's still in the voice chat, but I think he lagged out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gotta be him. I'm having a pretty good internet connection right now.
definitely getting this ad.
You were cutting out so much. Is anyone still here?
I am.
I'm like slowly falling out. This is like one of my worst streams I've ever done in my life. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Like, the starting, before my internet decided to go down for a minute, it was great. But after, it just went downhill, yeah.
I'm like falling asleep. Maybe the stream at like 1 in the morning will be better.
Hopefully.
No, it won't. You barely attend though.
Hey.
And that means
So, when's the next stream that's not in the middle of the night? I think 8 a.m. is something.
I remember playing Plague Inc. a couple days ago. Plague Inc. I killed the whole world.
Plague Inc. Yes, that's definitely.
Oh my god.
No, it's Plague.
Sebastian.
Plague Inc. Main goal is
Sebastian, when I made that joke. Sebastian, when I made that joke, you realize that there's something called sarcasm, right?
I know.
He's cutting out a lot.
He really
Just
is.
check my YouTube. What?
My consciousness is cutting out a lot.
Oof.
Out. Oh. Yeah, we're all looking out.
Sebastian, improve your internet.
It's only you that's lagging out for me.
Y'all want to like end the stream here before like I actually fall asleep on the desk?
What?
You want to end the stream here?
I dare you to fall asleep on the desk.
I'm not gonna fall asleep on the desk.
Yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody.
And remember,
We will
stay
be doing
safe.
a premiere later tonight or tomorrow, just a premiere. And well, of course, we'll actually be doing live. And remember, I was wrong about Danilo.
Also, are we still live? I guess I have to say something. Don't forget
We're still live.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay safe.
Yes.
Oh, you can just be there.
Have a wonderful rest of your
puffball.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we will talk to you at 1 a.m. Central Time, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So that being said, peace out.
Bye-bye.
All right.